السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الآن ستكون محاضرة شيقة ومهمة جدا لجمعية القباب الفلكية العربية. أول شيء نشكركم على الحضور، نشكر الدكتور بيتر بوب على الحضور. قبل أن أعطي الميكروفون لأخي دكتور عمر فكري ليقدم الضيف والمحاضرة، فقط أود أن نعبر نحن في جمعية القبة الفلكية العربية عن حزننا الشديد للحدث الذي جرى اليوم، وهو الزلزال الكبير في جنوب تركيا وشمال سوريا، وأدى إلى وفيات كثيرة وأوجاع وآلام شديدة. كلنا نتمنى للمتوفين الرحمة وحسن النزل، ونتمنى أيضا للجرحى المعافاة والمتضررين إن شاء الله الكفالة بإذن الله بأسرع وقت ما يمكن. هذا كل الناس أخوتنا ونحن فلكيين، ونشعر بكل إنسان على الكوكب، فهذا هو شعورنا تجاه أشقائنا وأخوتنا في هذين البلدين وفي كل مكان في العالم. الآن أقدم أخي دكتور عمر ليقدم الضيف ويقدم المحاضرة. تفضل.
شكرا أخي مروان، مرحبا بالحضور. Dr. Peter Pop was sent me a short biography about himself. Let me the chance to be sure he will hearing us in English in a good manner. Dr. Peter Pop, he is the founder and manager of what is called Soft Machine. He also director and writer. Dr. Peter Pop, after high school, studied economics at University of Regensburg in Germany and earned a PhD in 1990. He founded the film production company in Munich, in Germany in 1992. And also in 2003, he founded the animation studio called Soft Machine. We will share his also the website will be shared during his lecture, as well as global distribution also company which is called Reef Distribution. You will find a huge website which is called Reef Distribution, specialized in planetarium shows. Dr. Peter Pop is a visionary and multi-talented creative artist. He is a media industry professional with more than 25 years of experience. His full dome shows have won prestigious awards at numerous international full dome festival many times. Also, it's called especially in Life of Trees and Secret of Gravity and Legend of Enchanted Reef, which is called famous known as Kalokahina. The scope of Peter Pep creative work raising awareness for the preparation of life and nature, as well as high-end for creativity. For over 20 years, Dr. Peter Pop has pioneering 360 full dome filmmaking. His innovation movie have made a substantial contribution to the creative development of the full dome film production. This is a short bio about Dr. Peter. From my point of view, the title of his lecture is called Planetarium Shows Before and After Kalokahina. I was meet Dr. Peter Pop 15 years ago in Spain. It was in Valencia in Spain, and I was speaking about the planetarium shows and the know-how of creating and writing and the image processing and animation and how the filmmaking. After Kalokahina, from my point of view, and he will speak to us about this issue. After Kalokahina, the theme of planetarium shows is completely changed. So I'll give the mic now for our friend Dr. Peter Pop to introduce the company and introduce the team and speak about the activity and production of planetarium shows, especially Kalokahina. The mic with you, Dr. Peter.
Thank you very much, Omar. Let me say the following. It's a big pleasure and an honor that I can talk to you all, and I'm very happy that I have the opportunity today to talk about soft machine and Reef and the work I'm doing. Thank you very much. I just would like to do one thing. In the moment I cannot see you, and I would love to see you here, because this is more nice if I can see you, and then I start. My colleague will just check it. How this works? Not this. And 1 second, please. Okay. Now it's here, and now I can see you. Very good. Es geht nur so. Okay. Thank you very much. So let me start. Yeah, the title is Planetarium Shows Before and After Kalokahina's Enchanted Reef. Kalokahina's Enchanted Reef was the first dome film I made 20 years ago, and I wanted to do something that is where you are really immersed. So I thought underwater would be the right thing to do it. Yeah, and I checked what planetarium shows were available at that time. I checked the market, and I was very fascinated from this medium to show a film on a 360-degree cupola. And until Kalokahina in 2004, when I checked the market, I saw there were interesting planetarium shows. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. There were interesting planetarium shows. There were all documentaries. Planetarium shows about moon, space, about the sun, in the documentary style. I'm a filmmaker. I had made in the past films for cinema and for TV, and so I wanted to make a story, and I wrote a script. And let me go ahead. I can show you. I wrote a script and made a film that is a character-based film, and this was new in the market. And I made what we do in now and in the past in this Kalokahina, to combine educational things with a interesting story. This is what we at Soft Machine are specialized in. Yeah. And so Kalokahina is the first story-driven show in the industry in 2004. I don't know if somebody of you have seen the film already. The story is the adventure of two fish who are living in a reef that is endangered because an oil tanker is heading to the reef, and they have to find out how they can save their home. And yeah, this is the story of the film, and it's funny characters, it's entertaining, and it has elements that are educational. There is how high and low tides. There's the moon plays a role. You see the underwater life, and this all is packed together in a funny and entertaining and thrilling story. So I just want to tell you a little bit about how we make a film. I don't know if you are familiar with this. I just tell you how we are doing it. And the basis of every film is a script I'm writing. And so here you see the first lines of the script. And in filmmaking, every page of a script is 1 hour in the film. So a 40-minute script has 40 pages. This is the average in filmmaking. So this film has 32 minutes, and so the script has 32 pages. And it's a certain skill to make a script. It has to follow certain dramaturgy. You have characters. You have to show what characters are these, what features does they have? Is this a curious character, an anxious character, a funny character, a serious character? And this all has to come out of the story, how they talk, how they act, what they do. This explains the audience, the character. You know it from cinema movies. Then the next step is to make a storyboard. So we take the script and we paint every little part of the film and have then let's say 100 or 150, depends on the story, paintings of the film. This is the basic for the film, and I show you a few of them. You see, this is the scene in Kalokahina when the two fish enter the old shipwreck, and the one is just going in and the other one has fear and does not want to go in. So this is painted like that. And then from the storyboard, we are, this is the first design, then we have to design the characters. This is still some storyboard, and the arrows you see show the movements of other fish, of a fish swarm, and the arrow on the bottom shows where the camera, how the camera is moving through the set. We are building all the sets, the corals, every fish is built in 3D, and so one has to design every little detail. This is a lot of work to do, and then after the or parallel to the storyboard, we make concept designs. That means how the environment should look like. You see here, this is the old shipwreck with some rocks and corals. And then if that is the right picture for me, we make it with colors, and you get already a feeling of how this shipwreck and the film might look like, how this scene might look like. And this is another mood board, we call it. This is a bay underwater, and this is how it looks when it's colored. And then the next step is to design the fish. Every character has to be designed. We have different sharks in it, and they will be first designed, painted by hand. Here's another shark, and then after they are painted, then we design the characters in 3D, and then they get the texture, and they are lighted, and at the end the fish look like this, and then the characters have to be, one calls it rig. They get a rig inside. With this rig, they can be manipulated and can talk and swim and look. They can be laughed, they can be sad. These characters can get then every emotion. What was so interesting for me, and what is the big advantage of the planetariums, when I saw the first time 20 years ago a film in Munich in the planetarium on the screen, I was so fascinated from the power of this medium, because the audience, and you know that all, is surrounded by the picture and has a different effect on our brain, a different effect on our memory. And I think planetariums are the really great places to communicate educational contents in a very special way. My experience is that one understands complicated subject matters better. I have, for instance, made a film about gravity, and it's a highly complicated matter, and we try to make it in a way that kids and families and people who are not specialists can also understand this matter and understand our world in which we live in. And the photo medium has really a very, very special power. And this was the interesting point for me to go on with filmmaking. And since 20 years, I'm specialized now in this, and it's with every film we find out more how to tell story, how to engage the audience in this medium.
Dr. Peter,
Yeah?
sorry for the interruption. Your pictures are very beautiful, but unfortunately, we only get small size because I'm afraid that you are sharing the presenter screen, not the presentation, not the show screen. So if you can share the show screen, not your presenter screen,
Okay.
it would be really great. It would be really
of course,
and we will enjoy your picture.
Yes, and is it now better? No, not yet.
You have to actually unshare, stop sharing, and share the show screen, not the presenter screen. But don't stop the PowerPoint. Just stop the Zoom.
The sharing. Okay.
Sharing Zoom. Stop it. Not the PowerPoint. Keep the PowerPoint as it is. Stop sharing from Zoom. No, down.
Down.
Yeah, the green one, very down. Go down. The green share.
Where is it?
There is a green arrow. I think, I'm not sure if it's down or up. Okay, maybe if you cannot find it.
Yeah, let me check. Let me check.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. But
استاذ مروان انا من الاول كنت انبهه بس قلت خلص يمكن هيك بس فعلا الصور جميله بس احنا مش قادرين نشوف.
بالضبط صغار جدا. العفو استاذ العفو. فعلا كثير صغار. هو في واحد عم بيساعده يبدو.
Excuse me that it's sharing the small picture, not the big one. Can you check it?
Shall I explain again to maybe your son or explain? So we need to yes,
that's it.
That's it. Thank you very much. Excellent.
Okay,
now we can enjoy it. We can enjoy it now. Thank you.
Okay, excuse me, but I have three screens here, and I do now. I'm happy that you see it better. So
that's great now. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So should I go through the other things? No, again, no. Yes.
No.
That was the last one. So I was talking about the power of the planetarium because of this impressive screen which surrounds the audience, and this has really a much higher emotional effect than a flat screen we are used to look at. And what I show you here is I made a little film as before Kalokahina starts, a little film for the audience to show the power of this medium. And this is a shark which is circling around the dome, is looking at the audience, it's swimming away, and it's coming back. And then this shark hits his nose on an imaginary glass screen. So he's hitting the screen and he's swimming away, and the cracks, the screen gets, as this imaginary glass get cracks, and the cracks are wandering around the dome, and then it looks like that. And then we make black, and all the water is goes on the audience, we only can hear it. And when I showed it the first time in Hamburg in the planetarium, little kids were running out and they were crying because it was frightening them. I did not want to do this, but I learned myself what is how strong the power of the dome is on a flat screen, that the audience just looks at it and it's not so intensive. This is a very good example that planetariums have a very powerful tool, and one can do really a lot of things and good things, because I don't want to frighten children. I want to entertain the people. And now, but it depends on the age of the kids. If the kids are older than 5-6 years, then it's fine and they understand it and they like it. But if they are very young, this is too heavy and too strong for the kids. So I wanted to show you. Can I show now the trailer, Omar, of
Yes,
Kalokahina?
you can.
Yes?
Go ahead.
I have it here. Then you can see this a little film from the beginning I was talking about and the trailer of Kalokahina.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
هذه هي كالوكاهينا، وكالوكاهينا تعني حارسة البحار.
هو القمر بقى بدري خلاص.
جاك لازم نمشي من هنا، في مركب كبيرة جاية علينا.
ما تخافيش يا ليلي، لسه في وقت، حننقذ كالوكاهينا.
جاك هننقذها ازاي؟
لازم نلمس القمر.
متهيألي نلم حاجتنا ونعوم بسرعة أحسن لنا.
بتقول نلمس القمر؟
أيوة، بمزيكتنا.
أيوة بالظبط كده، لازم نغني وكده ممكن نلمس القمر.
يعني أنت عايزنا نغني يا جاك؟
أيوة يا شورتي، زي صوت الحيتان.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And this was the first film I made, and it was. Let me go to the next step. It was quite successful. We have. And you see, Reef is my distribution company, so we distribute our films, and meanwhile the films for other people, other parties worldwide. And so we have sold almost 300 licenses in 61 countries. The film was translated in 24 languages and made over 500 million visitors, and on the box office about 30 million euro. This was is a very successful film also for a German film and worldwide. And that was the reason that I'm making films since today. And I love it. I love this medium, and it's for me a big pleasure to make films for planetariums. And you see, I have made a second part of Kalokahina, and this film is called Legend of the Enchanted Reef. These are the same characters, and the story is about saving the earth, saving the sea and the sea life, because there's already the humans are causing a lot of problems in the sea, and the antagonist in the story are the humans who are fishing too much. So the story is the reef these fish are living in is destroyed by a fish trawler, and they have to find a new home. And at the end, they find a new home, but it's an adventure story. How they can find a home where they can live in peace and yeah, so we are about to sell it in the moment all around the world. And these are just an overview of other films we have made about trees and about gravity and about astronauts. And currently we are doing a completely new film for kids. It's called Little Major Tom, and it's based on a successful book series in Germany. And this is a completely new way of filmmaking. We have never done this before, and I hope I can show you soon a trailer. It's not ready yet, and it's with the music of a very famous musician in Germany. And we have also in the score, in the music of the film, we use this music, and we are currently designing and composing the music for the film. It will be ready in April this year. I wanted to show you since Kalokahina how this market has developed. And you are familiar with that. For me, it's very interesting because the resolution was 2.5K. Now we are making films in 4 or 8K. The sound has improved. Now there is spatial sound. And I tell you all this as from the view of a filmmaker. We make films in 2 and 3D. The projection is improved. Now there are LED domes and the projection is very good. And there are new distribution models we have also brought to the market since Kalokahina, because Kalokahina was the first film where we offered gate share. That means we did not ask for a license fee. We wanted to have a share of the ticket, and this is, I think, a very fair system, because if a film is good and successful, one shares the ticket fee, and one has not to pay an upfront distribution fee. So the main point for the time in the planetariums before and after Kalokahina is that we have brought storytelling to the dome. And I think this is a very important point, the storytelling, because you know, in every culture, one tells stories and myths, and the important information one can better realize and memorize things and understand things if they are told in a story. Yeah, there are interesting story in your culture, in every culture. The story is that what touches us and what we understand things better if it's told in a story. So I think the dome is a good medium to tell stories, and this is the point, I think, where the dome can unfold its power the best. So the combinations between storytelling and education, one can call it edutainment, a mixture between the dramaturgic storytelling and educational content and educational scientific points that wanted to be shown to the audience. I think this is what a dome can bring, and what is for me as a filmmaker, the most interesting way to present things for the audience.
Nice.
That's it from my side, and I thank you very much for being interested in what we do, and I hope it was interesting for you, and I thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter, very much for this intense lecture and useful information also. For me, as a familiar of the Kalokahina, We also like to announce for my friends, myself and my team in the Library of Alexandria was translated the Kalokahina.
Yeah.
It was in a native Egyptian Arabic.
Mhm.
And also like to deeply thank you, Peter, again for what is called sharing license. Sharing license for my colleagues in ABS mean you haven't need to pay a big amount of money for license Luka. You can sharing your tickets or the what is called gate share. Gate share,
Yes,
you
yes.
make a
Mhm.
sum of your tickets and make a ratio between you and a software machine company.
Yeah.
I think, as he said, Dr. Peter, is fair for
Yeah.
the producer and for the user planetarium.
Yes, yes, yes.
Also, the get share is a policy now in the most of the planetarium
Yeah.
producers, because, as you know, the economic issue is very difficult now in the world. So
Yeah.
you can invite a lot of shows with get share policy during the software machine and other company.
Yeah.
I'd like to again say thank you, Peter, for this lecture. Also, I'd like to announce I was narrator of one of your character, by the way,
Yeah.
by myself. Yeah. When I
That
said
is
لازم نلبس القمر, it was myself during at studio. I was recorded this character.
okay. Great, great.
So now let me ask me few questions before opening the questions for the audience. How many
Yeah.
teams you have in software machine? How many graphic designer and animator in your company?
On a film like Kalokahina, there are working around 50 people, but we have not 50 people here in the office. So to make a film, you hire the people as freelancers, and they are not hired for all the time, because to make this
Outsource.
film,
It's called outsource.
we outsource, or yes, we outsource some things, some parts of the film, but in total 50 people are around working on this film. And so at the beginning, the designers, I show you the storyboards are made by different people. Then the characters in 3D are made again by different people. Then we have the musicians, we have the color grading at the end, the post-production. These are all different people. And we, as Soft Machine, I understand my company as a think tank. So we develop the ideas, we develop the stories, we make the creative part, and then, for instance, our new film is animated in Mexico, and we have also a production entity in another city in Germany. And my musicians are in a different city, and with the possibility of the digitalization with computers, we always can work together as we would be in the same room. This is a big advantage nowadays through internet and the tools. So we can talk through Zoom now, and this is a great advantage. So around 50 people are working on a film like that.
Okay. Also, Peter, if it is not secret, can you tell me about how much is the cost of producing Kalokahina 1? If it's not secret yet.
Now I can tell you it's around 1.3 million euro.
Oh, wow, huge.
Yeah. Now the new one, Legend of the Enchanted Reef, the budget was 2.5 million. Now 3.5 million, because we made it also for IMAX. It started already in IMAX cinemas in US, in laser IMAX. And we have also a cinema version, which is 66 minutes long. Yeah.
I think this is a large number of the cost of production. This including music and narration and studio and the graphic designer and all items of the shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I let the floor or the chance to my colleagues to, if they have some questions. There are two ways in Zoom to ask a questions. One of them is hand raising in the application of Zoom, or you can write your question in Arabic or in English at the chat area, and my colleagues will help us to translate the question to your kind.
Okay.
هل في أسئلة يا شباب لدكتور بيتر على موضوع فيلم كالوكاهينا وفكرة إنتاجه؟ إذا في أسئلة بنرحب طبعا بيها، وزميلنا محمد هيساعدنا في الترجمة.
إذا بتسمح لنا أخي عمر، يعني لو نشوف مقاطع من الفيلم، يعني الآن شفنا مقطع قصير جدا حتى الزملاء يشوفوا كيف يعمل ويسألوا أسئلة جيدة. لو إما نشوف الفيلم كله إذا أقل من 20 دقيقة، أو تمشي لنا مقاطع كل مثلا 5 دقائق، تعطينا دقيقتين كاملات.
هو كان خايف من موضوع اللايسنس عشان خاطر كان بيأكد على موضوع اللايسنس. هل
ما كملوا كل دقيقتين 3 وارجي دقيقة
ممكن
أساس بتروح هيك اللايسنس.
Dr. Peter, our lovely Dr. Marwan Shwiki asked if you have another clips of the Kalokahina, 1 or 2 or more clips for 1 or 2 minutes for each, to just have an idea about the whole theme of the Kalokahina. It's available for you.
You mean other clips than the trailer?
Yeah, in English or in Arabic. It's
no, but if I go back, if you you see the Reef distribution website, yeah, and at this website, maybe www.reef-distribution.com. This is our company who is distributing our films, and everyone can see every film in total, the whole film on this website. You can one can go to the website and one can see the film, all films we have made. You can see them there.
It's available now to show us part of this film during this lecture. It is available to show us part of these of Kalokahina. Now from your desktop. Yeah, just to give them a chance for asking or test the theme of the Kalokahina.
I don't know if I can do this now.
From your computer also, if you can go to your website and operate it, because you're already sharing your screen, you can operate it from the website, your website, if it's possible.
Yeah, but then this is different. I have now shared my my PDF, and I have to share. I think this is a little complicated now in the moment.
So I'll ask my friend Marwan if he can go to the website of Soft Machine and play the show as a dome view. I think it is free for
free.
It is available. It is available on the website. You can Marwan if you need to show up.
And Omar, what I gladly would do if somebody writes an email to me at info@softmachine.de, I can then provide more information.
Okay, I got it.
I would gladly do this. Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, info@softmachine, and I will gladly send more information or whatever I have. Yeah, I can send.
اوكي يعني الاخوه الافاضل، اذا كانت الترجمه واضحه، هو بيقول طبعا دلوقتي الفيلم متاح للمشاهده كله على الويب سايت، او اذا ما حدش يقدر يشوفه على الويب سايت يبعت له ايميل على اللي باين على الشاشه، اعمل برنت سكرين وابعت له، هو يبعت لك نسخه من الفيلم بريفيو، وده متاح في كل شركات الانتاج، بيعملوا بريفيو كوبي انك تشوفها، بيبقى عليها زي ووتر مارك يعني. هو طبعا حريص جدا على الكوبي رايت وده حقه. فاذا في مروان اي كومنت او سؤال تاني، اعتقد هو رده واضح بالنسبه لامكانيه عرض الفيلم، لانه هو فيلم تجاري مش طبعا يعرضه كله في محاضره زي كده. في اسئله شباب؟ حد عنده سؤال بالنسبه للمحاضره بتاعت النهارده؟ حد معانا؟ مروان موجود شباب؟
Yes. Dr. Peter, thank you very much for the presentation and showing the trailer of the film, and also sharing with us some parts, beautiful parts about the storyboard and the very early graphics that led to this huge job. Thank you very much. Is this the only show that you have at your company, or would you like to send us or to show us at least here a list of shows, and what kind of shows? This one, as everybody saw here, are actually for kids, as you see. So what about the other shows that you produce, and what level of audience they are designed for? And if also you give us something about the prices, would also maybe that would help the planetarians here.
Yeah,
they might buy some of them.
okay.
And how they can, that means how we, because I am a planetarian as well, how we can see the complete show in circle or dome mode, because we understand that is actually is copyrighted, and we don't want to spoil that. So you know, when we buy such shows, I saw it by the way, because it was one of the in the list that I wanted to buy someday, 3 years ago actually, but the budget didn't help us actually. So we see that with icon or with the logo usually is semi transparent on the screen. So how can we see those as planetarians, and what you have?
Yeah, so there are different ways. The one is I mentioned it. You see the website from our company Reef. On the website, one can see every film in the dome version, or on the laptop or on the PC, or one can see the entire film. What we also can do is, if you send us an email to sales@reefdistribution.com, or to me in Softmachine, to info@softmachine, we can send you even we can Vimeo links, or we can send you a link to the film, and we can send you also the full dome frames of a trailer, so you can see the film then in your dome as the trailer, to see the colors and the quality of the film. And so if you send us an email, we gladly would provide you a link where you can download the trailer for the dome, for your dome. Yeah, that is what we are doing. So we are very with our distribution company, we want to serve our customers. We want to provide a very good service, and I have a team here who is working on the distribution of our films, and every request will be answered, and we want to give you the best idea of what our films are about. To your question, I go back what we do, what other shows we make. This is our newest show. This is not ready yet. It will be coming in April, and this is a very interesting, completely new dome show for families and kids. And we have a completely new design, which was never shown in the planetarium again. And the story is, there are two kids. They are living on a space station, and they have an adventure. We show the adventure of the space station, but there are many things which the audience can learn, because we learn about the space station, about the moon, about satellites, and about space flight, and the problem of the climate change is also a subject matter in this film. So it's a very interesting story, and we can soon show a trailer for this film. It's
Little Major Tom. Little Major Tom.
Little Major Tom. Yeah, it's a very high-end film. What you see here is just the first concept, and it's totally different to that what one has seen in the planetarium before. It's very interesting, a very interesting film.
Okay.
And if you send us an email, we will provide you with information. And when the trailer is ready, we gladly send you the trailer. You should look at it. It's a very interesting film. Very interesting. So
excuse me, Peter and Marwan. Yeah. I am already entered into your site via my iPad, and I can show you from the website, from the behind of my camera. Now I switch my camera for Marwan and our audience. I think that you hear on my screen. This is the website of Software Machine, and I have already got a lot of clips according to question of request or request of Mr. Marwan.
Okay.
This is the one of the clip.
Yes, I can see.
You can maximize it.
Yeah. Thank you. Good idea. Actually, myself, I saw it. I watched all the entire film myself with the circular mode or the dome mode. But as I mentioned, we didn't have enough budget to buy it that time. What about full dome show, Dr. Peter?
You know the legend when the volcano erupts, the reef's magic is broken.
The humans will discover us. You have to touch the moon.
That's outside the reef. No fish would ever go there. Shorty and Jake. Jake. Hey, we play now or what?
ترجمته صعبة شوي هذا
بالعربية. ده مترجم بالعربية واللايسنس بتاعته تبع الشركة طبعا. لكن ردا على سؤالك يا مروان، دي الويب سايت بتاعتهم. تحت في معظم الافلام. انت سألت سؤال على الافلام الاخرى. في فيلم اسمه جرافيتي. انا هحاول برضو اعمل لك التريلر بتاعته.
نعم. وانا بعرفهم، بس انا بدي بسال الزملاء.
اوكي
انا عارفهم كلهم.
هي
عشان نكلمهم بدي اياه.
ممتاز.
اوكي.
So now I think Peter, everything is clear now concerning to the list of your planetarium. And we have some friends raising their hands to ask your question. To ask some questions. Let's start with Dr. Ayman. Okay. Dr. Ayman raising his hand, and after Ayman, what is called user. We have two questions. Ayman, can you introduce yourself and ask Dr. Peter what do you need?
Can you repeat, please? I didn't understand it.
We have two questions from our audience.
Yes.
The first is called Dr. Ayman. He will ask you, Dr. Ayman, are you hearing me? ممكن تتكلم بالعربية دكتور أيمن ونترجم، أو تتكلم بالإنجليزية if it's available for you.
يعطيك العافية دكتور، كيف الحال؟ Mr. Beitar, how are you today?
Very good, thank you.
My pleasure to meet you today, and your presentation was beautiful. Thank you very much. Do you hear me, Mr. Beitar?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. But I'm looking to the website. Unfortunately, the font writing in difficult so I can't read it. The website.
Try the soft machine planetarium.
Sorry, sir.
Soft machine. Can Peter, you sharing again your the title of your company again? The website.
The website is here. Wait.
Well,
the main website. It's difficult to can read it because the difficult to read it. I don't know what the font is. It so.
دكتور أيمن شايفها فوق على اليمين الأحمر soft machine.
Soft machine.
هي اكتب soft machine space planetarium. هيطلع على طول أول أو تاني واحدة على طول الويب سايت الرسمي.
Okay, تمام. Another question, please. I also saw a book related to dinosaurs. It is possible to be selling at a special price for us?
Of course. If you, the easiest way is to get in touch with us. Send an email what your request is, what you need and what you want, and we have always what our policy is. We have different prices for different countries. Our prices are adapted to the buying power of the country. Yeah, so we always want to make fair offers, and the best thing is to contact our sales team or me, and we will send you everything you need.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. Thank you.
ممتاز. واضح يا اخوان زي ما هو قال. اعتقد في ترجمه شغاله مروان. اعتقد الترجمه العربيه واضحه ان الاسعار بتاعت افلامه مش واحده. بيراعي طبعا الدوم سايز وعدد الكراسي وهل هي جيت شير ولا لايسنس لمده 6 شهور او سنه، لان احنا يعني متعاملين معاه اكثر من 10 سنوات. اللي مسمي نفسه يوزر او الاكونت بتاعه اسمه يوزر ممكن يسال مين يوزر؟ رافع ايده ما زال. من يوزر؟ يوزر.
السلام عليكم
ورحمه الله وبركاته. عرف نفسك اخي.
عبد المطلب.
اخينا عبد المطلب. مروان ممكن تقدمه. عبد المطلب.
اهلا. تحياتي على كل حال سأتكلم عربي. تحياتي للدكتور بيتر.
اتفضل قول سؤالك ونترجمه له ان شاء الله.
يلا شكرا استاذ بيتر. على كل حال سؤالي واضح. هل يمكن في اطار جمعيه القباب الفلكيه العربيه ان نحصل على هكذا اكراما منك على تكوين في انجاز الافلام وبحضور ربما مختصين في مجال انجاز الافلام او العمل على بعض البرامج على مستوى مؤسسات معناها يا حبذا لو نحصل على تكوين ولو بدائي لبعض الافلام البسيطه لانجازها على مستوى مؤسسات يتكرم به لجمعيه القباب الفلكيه.
Okay, Peter, our friend called Abdul Muttalib asked about if there are a possibility to assist some of our Arab planetarium in the Arab world for producing a short movie or a short planetarium or a short scenes in their planetarium, if this activity is available or not.
Yes, if we have the time, in general, we gladly do this. This is a possibility we would love to help you and show you whatever we can. But in general, there's the possibility, yes, of course.
Especially in the group of the ABS in the future, inshallah, we are going to make a short workshop to producing one clip or one scenes for education and for helping the beginner of this field in the Arab world.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We gladly would do this. Yeah.
Thank you, Peter. Also.
Yeah.
هل في أسئلة يا إخوان؟ في أسئلة حتى في الشات؟ اوكي مروان في تعقيب اخواننا؟ اذا ما في اسئله بنضطر يعني اوكي دكتور ايمن سأل اذا في سؤال ثاني. So I think we are going to the end now for our this beautiful night with our new friend, Dr. Peter Bob. Again, his screen is available, and his website also is now known for all of you. For any cooperation, any comments, any questions, you can go directly to send an email, and he will he directly answer you. At the end, with the name of my colleagues in the board of ABS, I would like to thank you again, Peter, for your time and for your nice presentation. And if I would like to say last word or end word for ABS.
Yeah. I also thank you for the opportunity to talk to you. It was a great pleasure and honor. I like so much to work with people from different countries, and I would love to, if you make a conference, to come to your conference. And if you have any questions, please write me an email, and then we answer you quickly. And I'm very open to help you if you want to make shows. We gladly support you in doing this. Yeah.
So thank you, Peter. Again, at the end of each month, we make what is called group photo for the group, just for documenting and archiving our activity. And also, Peter, you can visit our YouTube channel and our website to have an idea about our activity. And we will work together, inshallah, in the future. So, Marwan, if you are ready for the group picture, you can adjust your our visitor and our audience.
اوكي سو نطلب من الكل اذا بتسمحوا تطلعوا بالكاميرا للذكرى. هذه ذكرى ستكون مستقبليه ان شاء الله. تخيلوها بعد 50 عام، يعني اولادكم واحفادكم يعني. اوكي شكرا.
اوكي بيتر ثانك يو اجين.
لحظه شوي.
اوكي
بس اضبط الموجودين اللي لهم طالعين بالكاميرا.
You know, Peter, Marwan is an artist also for Marwan. He was the designer of the poster, by the way.
Okay.
He is very professional, and he also professional in what is called stellarium. You heard about stellarium? And they give a huge training courses and lectures. He have 30 years the planetarium field, Marwan Shwiki. And Marwan also he is our presenter at IBS, by the way.
Okay, good.
Most welcome. Thank you very much.
So Marwan, already?
Yes. Just say something, Peter, please. Anything? Hello. Okay. I took the picture. I just wanted to take the screenshot while you are talking, and the green rectangle is around you as the key person among all of these.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. Thank you very much indeed.
You have it. Okay. So I thank you very much, Omar. Thank you very much for organizing this and to inviting me. And I'm really looking forward to see you once again. Yeah.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you in November.
Gladly, please let me know right in time. Okay. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
Bye.